Hello again, we're playing pinball again. This time I've decided we are going for the Droids one. It's a new one, it's an update. Let's see how this one goes.
That malfunctioning little twerp. This is all his fault.
Oh,
You watch your language.
I always in my mind imagined that R2-D2 is cursing. There's some evidence to back this up. If you listen to the first movie and he says something, 3PO reacts as though he's saying something bad. Anyway, these are Jawas. They're my favorite. Excuse me. I can't do the voice, let's be honest. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I failed you. Let's go. Hit the middle target to perform a skill shot. That's not gonna happen. This is a cool board, lots of movement. Look who it is. Very neat. Let's try this. Oh no, I didn't want to start it like this. Hey, buddy. Alright, let's do it anyway.
Well, that wasn't even close.
I was reading a little bit about the history of pinball. I realized I didn't know much about it. Okay, sure. Well, that's fair. That's something I love about pinball. When it's not my fault, but I still fail. That's life, isn't it? Anyway, I was reading a little bit about the history of pinball.
I don't know what all this trouble is about, but I'm sure
And it turns out,
your fault.
in its kind of current form, minus the electronic bits, it started in the Great Depression. Something fairly cheap to keep people's minds off, you know, their depression. Piss and shit. Anyway, what? Sure, very good. Maybe this isn't the viewpoint for me. Here we are.
Well, that wasn't even close.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Depression. And then it took its kind of current form, or current, after the microprocessor was invented and you can get this kind of good digital stuff going up.
Perhaps we
I
can
read where
find
the
something
flippers
useful
were
on one of
actually
these other droids.
kind of controversial or something. Anyway, and pinball is outlawed in some places as a form of gambling, even though it's really not. I mean, there's quite a bit of game to it. But there are some jurisdictions in the United States that still technically outlaw pinball. Which is, I mean, there are some parts of the United States where I don't know why I'm surprised. Great, it's fine. But if you're in one of those parts, for some reason, and you really don't have pinball, you can always play it this way.
Well, that wasn't even close.
Hey. I love Anthony Daniels. Who else can do C-3PO's voice? No one. Look at them looking all concerned about it. You should be concerned, gentlemen. I don't know what I'm doing.
I've got to rest before I fall apart. My joints
That's how I
are
feel
almost
every
frozen.
day. Gotta rest before I fall apart. Everything aches more as you age. I know people bitch about that, but it's true. Oh well. Ugh. I read where in early...
We'll be melted down for sure.
That might not have been Anthony Daniels. Alright. It seems good to get over 1 million, but it isn't. Ooh, teeny. Okay, cool. I like it when you still get things even though you suck. Congratulations, you're wretched. Whatever, one more time. It seems pretty absurd to outlaw pinball, but a lot of things are pretty absurd when it comes to laws. Why is marijuana illegal, but alcohol isn't? Yeah? I read where I accidentally tilted the machine a little bit there. I read where some early versions of pinball, the object was to tilt the machine. I don't know why it allows you to do that at all here. That's kind of a form of gambling. Badoosh. Yeah. Can I tilt the table by buttons? Yeah, maybe. I don't want to do that. There was a cartoon, come to think of it, there was a cartoon in the 80s called Droids. C-3PO looks very awkward with it. I never really enjoyed that. Noticing right now the ball is gold. Not unlike C-3PO. Do something. It's fine, I'm not mad. Yeah, and that guy died. Oh, it's C-3PO. He's dead. He's dead because of me. Oh, he's putting it back together. Here, let's get a look at that. I'm sorry. Go on. Fix it.
This is all his fault.
Yeah, I agree. R2? This is your fault. Yeah, it's definitely not my fault. I like the board, though. Very cool. Lots of moving parts. Oh my god. He walked right through me. Star Wars... Yeah, I think the original game, perhaps the original pinball game, came out in 2014. Is that true? I'll look that up, too.
Well, that wasn't even close.
What? That's how I feel. The original Star Wars had a part where, towards the beginning, C-3PO and R2-D2 are walking in Tatooine Desert, and it's the only part of the movie, people tend to turn it off during that scene in my experience. People who have never seen Star Wars before, and I say, oh, see it. They all say, in my experience, that's where they start to turn it off. So I make the point now of saying, get through the desert scene. It's just how we are nowadays. A lot of people just don't have the patience for that kind of thing. To be fair, it is the most boring part of the movie, but... Yeah, you know what? It's not boring. Failing because it's not not my fault. Loving it. I'm in one today. You'll have to put up with it. I do. It's a new score, right? Or a best, right? That's fine. Okay. Great content. Sorry about everything. God. Here, I'm gonna tilt it. Will you like that?
Malfunctioning little twerp. This is all his.
Can I just move around? What am I doing over here? How did I do that? How did I do that? We're learning things together, you and I. Whoever you are. Oh my gosh, what is happening? You malfunctioning little twerp. What is happening?
Well, that was...
A new okay, great. Neat.
Isn't even close.
Oh, there's nothing worse than this. I have to look over here. Oh my god, get out of my face. Get literally out of my face. This whole thing is malfunctioning. Here, I'm tilting it now, seeing what'll happen. Yeah, danger. You're in danger. Need coffee or something.
Well, that wasn't even close.
Yeah? Good. One of you guys gonna do something? Shoot me with that. I don't care at this point. Okay, whatever. Another table, another time. Thanks for this wonderful content, and I'll see you next time.